Hello and welcome back to the One of Beast Beast, and today we're back with Hoshi Ori Yume Mirai.
Hello.
A bit
Hey.
fancy with it today.
Is that so?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
is it the very
fancy
nice
can be
whiskey?
good.
Yes. I mean, when else do I have a glass of whiskey mixed with a little bit of berry syrup with fucking ice cubes in it? And this is the good shit too. Fucking almost $40 on this because I just saw it and decided, you know what, this one's calling to me. I'm gonna try it, and it turned out nice. Anyways, let's just get into this. We're probably gonna get to the adult art this part.
Oh, it means we're getting close to the end.
How so?
If I remember correctly, the adult arc is like the last 20% of the game or the route. Or am I remembering horribly?
Yeah,
Never mind me
like
then.
if
My
the
memory
if
is-
the normal route part is like 60%, like if you just take the route without the common route, like the adult arc would be like 40%. I feel.
Okay. Yeah, my memory has been very bad the past 2 weeks.
Nah, it comes with age.
I think it's finally gripping me.
Oh,
She's
I
like,
kind of know that. I kind of know that feeling, especially since I just binged most of Angelic Chaos like last week.
Dude, I've been watching
Oh, that's so
Invincible.
great. What do you want to watch then?
Invincible, that
Damn,
Superhero
my
show.
condolences on the newest season.
Dude, I haven't got to it yet. I'm still on season 4. But
This
people were
next-
talking about it on Twitter, and they were like, "If you
Like-
haven't started watching it yet, now would be a great time to binge." And I was like, "Okay." So I
That's the
started
part
binging.
you saw. The only thing I've seen about the new season of Invincible is people shitting on the animation.
Dude, the animation I couldn't care less as long as the story's good.
Anyways, it's past the
I'm sure the
usual
animation is fine.
time.
but
I've
I will
seen
give
it,
you-
It's not fine. It's like
Once-
moving a PNG across fucking background levels.
Once I get to season 5, I'll give you my verdict. I'm not there. I'm not there yet.
Not like you need to make lunch today. Could you have a sleep or something? Sorry, I think I'm going to be late. Could you go on without me? We can't both be late. I'll meet up with her at school. Got it, let me know once you're at school. I want today to be for Touko's sake. That's what I prepared for. I want to talk about the festival to be one of the best memories of her life. Alright, let's go.
みんなここまで頑張ってくれてありがとう。今年もしっかり準備ができたのはみんなのおかげだ。七夕祭りの成功は今日のみんなの頑張りにかかってる。本番もしっかり頼むぞ。
I don't see Touko in the event committee office. There's still a little time until the festival begins. Haven't heard from her since that one message earlier. Hope she makes any time for the festival.
お前は休館の担当頼むぞ。あれ、雪村は来てないのか？
Yeah, it's way better with the ice cubes. Immediately takes away some of the burn. Yeah, she's only just gonna be a bit late earlier.
ったく、本番に遅刻か？雪村らしいっちゃらしいけど。
She'll be here before it starts. I don't think she'll skip or anything.
念のため連絡しといてくれ。もし欠員が出るなら一人サポートをそっちに回す。
Alright, I'll keep you up to date. Sorry I'm late, I just got here. Come straight to the old school building. Okay. I was worried, you know. You don't need to worry, you won't skip the day. I'll be there right away. I'll let you know before Touko gets here. should do what I can to lower his burden, since he's probably going to have a lot of this on his plate already, as it already is. Touko apparently just got here, so we're good. Alright, you're in charge over there. Alright. Tsunagi Academy's busted with activity before the festival. Need to do with the work I've been assigned so I can enjoy the day to the fullest with Touko. Today is the day of our promise. You know how I feel. What's left is to see how Touko feels. Look up the roof from the old school building. We completed our gift for Touko last night. I'm sure it'll come in handy as my trump card.
ごめんごめん、遅くなっちゃった。
Come on, of all the days you chose to be late, you gotta be real quick, because there isn't much time until the festival starts. I'll act just like I always do until it's time. Can't neglect making good memories together. Looks like things are calming down. I wanna go check out the others. Let's go see how they're doing.
そうだね。でもここを空っぽにしていってもいいのかな。私お留守番しててもいいけど。
I'll be walking through the old school building, so this is one of our duties. We need to see the displays for ourselves and make sure they aren't dangerous.
それただのへりくつだよね。
Come on, Touko, let's go. It's about the festival, we should have fun too. That's not the old school
もうちょ
building.
っと笑って。笑っている。まあいいわ。空はそのままでも十分可愛いし。
Hey guys, looks like you two actually have a lot of people here.
ようこそ。そろそろ3回目のプログラムを始めるから早く入って。
Look, that hey! Looks like it pushes me into the ring of people.
リカったら男の子の前で緊張してるのかしら。可愛いわね。
Notice I was off to the side of the stage. She looks nervous to me too. Figured she wouldn't have stage fright because she's used to piano recitals and stuff, but I guess that isn't the case.
本日は天文部の展示にお集まりいただきまして誠に恐悦至極。
Is Osaka gonna be okay? I think the nervousness might be making her talk weirdly.
今日は天体観測のための簡単な講義をする。一人でも多くの人が星に興味を持ってくれると嬉しい。
へえ、空が先生ね。これは意外なシチュエーションだわ。メガネとブカブカの白衣なんかがあるともっと燃えるんじゃない？
夏、静かに。ちなみに撮影ならそこの斜め45度から撮れば率も一緒に入っておすすめ。
She got the shit on lockdown.
Yep, she knows every single part here.
星の話をした
It
後は
involves
この
stars,
簡易
so
天
she
体
usually
望遠
knows
鏡の
everything
組み立
there
て
is to
講
know.
座。夜の天体観測用に完成品を1個4000円で販売するから欲しい人はお早めに。
Slowly trying to get together some funds for the club. He's a surprisingly skilled business person.
それでは講義を始める。まずは
Bro, I hate it when like one singular mustache hair suddenly curls up and starts tickling your fucking nose.
Mm.
Hate that. It was like a stargazing at the telescope building lecture was a huge success. Guys tend to be at least a little interested in stars and space in general, and those with talks are interesting and filled with cool facts. That was awesome, guys. I never thought it'd go this great.
手紙たくさんもらった。後で読むのが大変。律宛てにもこんなにいっぱい。
こんなに人が来るなんて聞いてないわ。せいぜい 4,5 人くらいだと思ってたのに。
This calls Osaka's fun to listen to. Thanks so much for helping her, Narasawa.
今度律と一緒に天体観測する約束もした。今から楽しみ。
I still love how Sora just casually decided, you know what? Congratulations, you've now adopted me, Vika.
Yeah. Yep.
大坂さんの話が面白かったから。
You know, on
ちょっと興味が湧いた
the
のは
route, we have a daughter.
音楽にも
Adopted
星をモ
daughter.
チーフにした曲が多いし。
Not just adopted.
まさかの急接近よね。
Not just adopted.
二人ともいい顔してたわよ。
I mean, Rika literally had kids with the MC.
Yes. I
Fair
know.
point.
The old crowd around Sega's camera. Also got another sow on the screen looking at us, but they have some nice smiles on their faces. The Naturalist Club's display is just as popular as the astronomy clubs. You can tell how well it's going without even looking from the excited voice of the girls inside the room.
ご協力ありがとうございます。いい展示になってるみたいね。自然科学部から出てきた女の子たちの笑顔、すっごく素敵だもん。
Yeah, everyone looks like they're having fun. We should go into. Wow. Look at the sun. Come out great.
あ、皆さん、ようこそいらっしゃいました。
We've put a lot of work for this, Senpai. Let's look for it. This looks amazing. Focus hard.
皆さんのおかげです。こんなに素敵な水族館を作ることができるなんて夢みたいです。
Is your passion made, Miss Okihara? It's you getting one step closer to your dream.
いいえ、私一人ではとても実現できませんでした。皆さんには本当に感謝しています。
Seeing your smile makes me happy too. Smile's always been attractive, but even more so now, filled with confidence and energy.
みんないらっしゃい。どうかな、私と先輩の水族館。
I think it's great. Thanks for helping Okihara Shinizaki.
大変だったけど、先輩の夢を叶える第一歩だもん。お手伝いができてすっごく楽しかったよ。二人ともいい笑顔じゃない。早速一枚撮らせてもらうわよ。
They were amazing. This display is even more impressive than I was imagining.
そうだね。大変だったんじゃないかな。
Touko, sounding depressed is illegal right now. That must have meant that it was that much more satisfying to do. They did what they could to bring Senpai's dream to life just a little. Amazing how powerful a dream can be.
よし、いい写真撮れたわ。さて、私はあんたたちの邪魔するのも悪いから、
Fuck
そろそ
are
ろ
we?
解散するわ。
Yakuza 5?
Kiryu-chan!
He's... I don't actually remember right now if there's any interactions between Majima and Kiryu in Yakuza 5 specifically. Because for the
I have no
majority of the
idea
game,
either.
Majima is presumed dead until it's revealed that he never died. He was just fucking essentially kidnapped and has to fight Taiga once.
Speaking of, I gotta resume that game.
Alright, keep it up. Better show me your photos later, alright?
ありがとう。楽しみにしてて。
You're always so busy. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are smiling today because of Segwa.
そうだね。カメラちゃん真剣な顔で写真撮ってるもんね。
Really comes across in her photography, you know. Isn't just technique. It's like she packs her feelings into it or something. She records smiles and good times in her photos. I think it's really important to give physical form to feelings and emotions. Just like what I want to do for Touko. Alright, we should go take a look around too. There's a ton of other groups doing cool looking stuff. Touko?
なんでもないよ。それより私、お腹空いてきちゃった。何かた。
Fuck. That's a good idea. There's a few clubs doing food stuff out on the grounds. Let's go. The Tanabata festival is still booming by the time that the sun's going down. Still more to come tonight with special stage events and the after festival celebrations. Touko and I spent our patrol time today perusing the festival together. But where the heck did you go? You were heading to the event committee office to make a report after finishing a patrol. Touko suddenly disappeared off to somewhere on the way. She's not answering. She only disappeared a few minutes ago, so I don't think she could have gone far.
They got her.
Man, I can't believe they got her. She was such a nice girl, too.
They really need to stop them.
But over that patrol, no issues. Good work. Your work is done, so enjoy the after festival together with Yukamura. Got it, will do. And done. Now then. Look around a bit, but I didn't spot Touko anywhere. She's still not returning any of my attempts to contact her, so... But I'm sure I know where she is. The various clubs are still putting away their displays and heading towards the grounds, but ahead to the old school building. Somebody wants...
I knew that was gonna happen soon.
Honestly, I was looking for you now. You just up and disappeared again.
ごめん。お祭り、そろそろ終わりだね。
Yeah, it's busy but fun. The hands of the clock have begun the last leg of their journey for the day. Once submitted an hour, hands meet at 12. The time we had promised each other ends. Of course, I have no intention of letting things end this way. Spent the last few days putting together a plan to secure our affections for each other. Touko, there's actually something I want to show you.
ねえ。無理してこれ以上私に付き合わなくったって。いいんだよ。
What?
涼介くんにはたくさんのつながりがあって。私は負担にしかなってないんじゃないかなって。今日改めてよく分かっちゃった。
What are you saying? That's not...
どうせ新学期からはもう一緒にいられないんだし。これ以上はお互いに辛いだけでしょ。
Are you serious?
最近一人の時間がたくさんあったから毎日ずっと考えてた。
Hold on.
私にとってどうするのが一番いいのかなって。
I don't know why my hair's so annoying as of late. And what you said earlier is her answer. You concluded she's gonna abandon the idea of being together with me any longer.
ここで引き返せば私きっとまだ立ち直れる。すごく痛いけどまだ歩けると思う。でもこれ以上進んだら失った時に耐えられないよ。
Something going on in the background for Bud.
Is there?
I heard something at least, and you lit up.
Am I still lighting up?
When you talk now, yes, but there was like background voices.
It might have been my fan.
Damn, you let a fan live with you?
Yes, it's John.
I will
John
stand by
fan.
I will stand by my statement that I don't know if either of you are gay, but I would not be surprised if you told me tomorrow that you're going out.
I'll inform John of this once more.
I'm pretty sure John already knows. He's probably listening right now.
I wish. He's much too busy to be watching right now.
How's his arms doing, by the way?
He's much better.
Good, good, good. Don't really have.
I was worried
about. Don't really
I was
have that
worried
much
about
contact
for a
with him,
while.
sadly.
Yeah, he's been very busy. I don't have much contact with him either.
More than me.
Yeah, I'm sure more than you, but it's still very little. And he'll randomly pop in, and then he'll be active for an hour, and then it's a roll of the dice on how long he's going for.
I mean, I will remain that if he is ever in Germany, he needs to fucking tell me so we can fucking shoot the shit a little bit. If we got time. But has yet to happen.
I'm sure his business ventures will place him in the fatherland eventually.
Dabei lasst uns alle streben, brüderlich in Herz und Hand. I don't know why I can not remember the Barbarian hymn for the life of me, but like but I am able to remember the fucking German hymn. Fucking look this up again real quick. Hold on. Fucking
Most rabbit hole of the day. Well,
Yeah,
of this
Athens.
recording anyway.
Konrad Max Kunst made it. Geehrte Vaterland, über deinen weiten Gauen rufe sein Segenstand. Yeah, I don't remember the exact melody, sadly. Anyways. What do you mean by turning back?
出会う前に戻るの。すぐには無理だけど、たくさんの思い出を残しちゃったここから離れれば、塩投げに思い出を置いていけば、いつかきっと忘れられると思うから。
Look at the things placed next to Touko. There's a brand new yukata that's never been worn, the one the two of us picked out together. There are other things too. The capsule with the paper inside that I gave her, the key to the old school building, and her phone that's served to connect us lots of times. This is what she means by leaving her memories behind. She's gonna take everything that she associates with memories with me, and leave them all behind in this old school building. I'll never let her do that. Goodbye that we can't prevent is approaching. I may end up hurting Touko with the pain of saying goodbye, but I'll never let these feelings go. Touko, there's still time, right? I'll just keep going until the end of the day of the Tanabata festival.
そうだね。そういう約束だったっけ。でももう。
We just need to make her fall even more in love by the end of the day to secure the deal.
She did say that she's just barely in a state where she can probably still get back to how it is. Just make it stick.
Operation Loverboy is in effect.
Thankfully, like there's a joke about sticking that like involves sticking it at her to make it stick. But thankfully, there will be a CG that I can use for the thumbnail without begging Cactus to censor it. Which is funny, because yesterday I actually didn't have a CG during the fucking Karigurashi recording, and had to censor that myself.
They're all too horny.
I mean, it's not that it's too horny, it's just that there was no CG to use. So I had to censor a sex scene CG that just barely didn't look too bad. I mean, it still looks bad because the actual CG variation that I used was just her in her like pajama top with like no bottoms on and still panties, and while still wearing panties, but she's fucking drenched. So I still had to censor it, which in turn just made it worse because now it looks like she doesn't have anything on below the belt at all. But at least you can't see anything. Now, Cactus, he probably would have fucking been able to edit some pants on her, but I don't have that kind of editing ability. I swear to God, if I had the money to actually pay the man, I probably would. Yeah. Now, still the art festival. Come to the rooftop once it's started. There's something I want to show you.
見せたいもの
I want you to think about your answer again after I give you a present. It's the last event at the Tanabata Festival, so you better come wearing that, alright? I'm gonna keep waiting until you show up. You have to come, it's a promise. The Art Festival has begun on the grounds. Students who participated in the Tanabata Festival are all making memories together out there. A comfortable, gentle wind blows. Millions of stars gleam in the heavens above, providing the best possible stage of the gift of ready to... What'll Touko-Route's answer be after she accepts this? I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any doubts. I believe. The memories I've made together with Touko, the time we spent together still binds us together. If Touko's trying to take that and undo the binding herself, all I have to do is tie us back together so strong they'll never be undone. Game! Waited a while, you know.
見せたいものって何
I know this is because she's wearing the yukata and they didn't have an actual, like, character sprite with her wearing her yukata. This still looks like she's naked now.
Yeah, it does not help. It makes it actually kind of worse.
What you
There
got
were
there,
two moons.
Spencer?
There were 2 moons in
Shake.
the sky.
What you got there? The old school building key.
What you got there, Spencer? A shake.
Man, I vaguely miss iCarly. iCarly was fun.
iCarly was incredibly fun.
Yeah, you still gotta appreciate the fucking actor that played Spencer because apparently the director had very, very creepy tendencies towards like
Yeah,
the minor female cast, and he consistently stepped in to
I was about to say that
essentially,
actually.
like protect them.
Yeah, I heard Jerry Traino was doing that since Drake and Josh, which was... God, when was
Way
that? That was
before-
like early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, that was before iCarly.
Yeah.
That was based.
My goat.
Like, especially gotta appreciate because the man was just like an extra essentially, like the fucking random ass cinema employee that just had
See.
like some kind of psychosis. I'm still convinced.
Wow. I just because we're talking about it, I searched up him. He's 49 years old. He still does not look that age.
What's he look like now? Actually, I'm curious. What was his last role anyway? I don't know any of his roles beyond iCarly and Dragon Josh.
Yeah. Looking through it, I call a show called Best Player, Drake and Josh. He was on I guess a Victorious special or something.
Oh yeah,
A
there was like
cartoon
a
called
special
Puppy.
that Victorious had a crossover with iCarly.
Okay. I don't think I ever saw that.
They loved doing that back in the day.
Yeah.
True. I mean, even Jimmy Neutron and Very Odd Parents had one.
Multiple actually.
Oh yeah, right. It was multiple. I think there was like 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
so
about
funny
that.
like every single special is like Tibby gets weirdly horny for Cindy.
Yeah, it's like okay, but why though?
Like what? He's just forgetting that Trixie exists?
Exactly.
Which, you know, is fair. Trixie is kind of a bitch.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Trixie was not cool.
Like, by all intents and purposes, she is not a good person to be in a relationship with.
It seems like he's still doing quite a bit of acting. Of course, I haven't
Yeah.
seen any of this stuff, but yeah, his most recent one, I guess, is Under Tobo Undercover Fighting First Squad. That is a mouthful.
I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
Anyways, you should probably get back to the fucking
Yeah.
main event.
Now I've gone down the rabbit hole.
We've all gone down the rabbit hole. But the last few days getting this ready. It's my present to you.
Depending what kind of rabbit's hole it is, I like going down them.
This game doesn't have any bunny girls.
Yet.
It's over.
It does. Sorry to say, but it doesn't have any bunny girls.
Dang.
Unless
Sorry.
one of the scenes added to the perfect version involves a bunny suit, it does not have any bunny girls.
Doomed.
But we never know.
It's a lush, proper bamboo display. Lots of tons I could tie to it. Countless tons from everyone Touko and I have interacted with as event committee members.
何これ七夕のお願い事
So yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. Not this version specifically, but it's gonna be the thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah, I would take that as the thumbnail any day.
That's right. Asked everyone to do this while we were busy with the final preparations for the festival.
どういうことどうしてこれを私に
He sounds like a lot of wishes to you written on them. And Mr. Oz would prepare the bamboo and stand for me. Took a ridiculous amount of work to tie all this on. Also had Seiko prepare lots of photos. Took physical proof of our interactions with lots of different people as event committee members, as fellow students at Shionagi Academy, and tied them to this bamboo. This one says, we really need people, so please join. Looks like they're from the softball team. This one's, please break up with Hino and go out with... Who the hell wrote this one?! It says it's from a guy in 2C. One of my freaking classmates wrote this! Damn it, I told them to write something meaningful! These Yunagis and Segwas. Everyone else wrote their share too.
They preying on a man's downfall.
I mean, if you saw a guy date this woman, you'd prey on his downfall as well.
No, I'm too supportive.
No, here's the thing. He's not your friend.
Just a random dude.
People don't have to be my friends for me to be happy for them.
I mean, fair enough. It's funny, but that's what they do in this. But it makes sense in high school regard kind of thing. If
It's
you're
like
going
that-
that angle.
It's like that one scene in the Spider-Man where he goes to the church and prays to God to kill Spider-Man.
Yeah, wasn't it not even Spider-Man,
It
but
was
Peter Parker?
Yeah, it was Peter Parker
It
specifically.
wasn't even
God,
Spider-Man.
please, God, please, I need you to kill Peter Parker. Like, what made him think God was going to respond to that?
I still prefer Marvel Rivals over the Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's just more fun. Anyways,
今度一緒にお買い物行こうもっとたくさん遊んで仲良くなりたいですこれお花ちゃん
I don't think that sounds like a bad idea. That'd be fun for you to go out shopping with another girl.
水着写真集作らせて制作費はよろしくこれはカメラちゃんだよね
Why the hell do I have to put up the money for that?
Right.
I'll have my say for what's inside that compilation. Gotta make sure the contents reflect my tastes if she ends up if she does end up making it. Talking is hard. Did you know that? Pretty sure that's not news. They all wrote just whatever they wanted, didn't they? Oh look, here's Osaka's. Point out everyone's Each and every one is filled with feelings for Touko. The symbols for their connection with everyone. Oh man, I love this fucking soundtrack, dude. Only got like fucking 2/3 of like 1/3 of this bottle. Yet I feel like I genuinely feel the tipsiness already. You know, it is 40% alcohol. 2 glasses, I'm slightly feeling it already, and it's only making me more emotional. God, I love this fucking soundtrack, man.
It's really good.
Don't start crying now, old man.
I'm not gonna, don't worry.
Yet.
I'm not in enough of a fugue state to start crying yet.
If we make him drink more, we might get to see him cry.
I'm not going to.
Please drink the rest of that whiskey right
No,
now.
I'm not fucking gonna. I'm not fucking gonna. I'm starting to feel the alcohol now already and only drink 1/3 of it. I know how to pace myself.
Drown your sorrows in that whiskey, old man.
Here's the thing,
Nothing
it's
bad
not
will
sorrows,
happen.
it's just genuine fucking joy. Because the soundtrack is almost always, it's like, someone deserves happiness. They're getting it. You know?
I'm sorry, this is so off topic, but now that I said about drinking the rest of it, I don't know why, I just picture your icon on Kiryu's face singing Dame Dame.
Dame, dame.
You know what?
Dame, yo.
Cactus.
Dame, dame, yo.
Cactus, that's necessary. You know what? If Cactus isn't called today, I'm just gonna fucking tell him if he wants to make that, and if he does, I'm gonna fucking edit it in here, like fucking 3640 for sure, fucking 3640. I'm gonna actually fucking note that down. Good thing I opened this because I have to open this anyway because immediately after this is 16.
Oh, well, good thing you know that, because
40. There we go. I'm just gonna fucking put it in here. I should probably fucking put it after I note down the timestamp, so right about now. There we go. Anyways. Point out everyone's sounds like everyone is filled with feelings for Touko. They're symbols for her connection. They're symbols of her connection with everyone.
お弁当おいしかった。塔の卵焼き、また食べたい。ゆっくり一緒に星も見たい。普通に名前で呼んで。いい加減ピアノちゃんはやめて。
マリンピや塩なぎが再開しましたら、お二人で一緒に水族館にいらしてくださいね。
あいつを思う存分尻に敷いてやってくれ。雪村が一緒にいるとカッコつけようとするから扱いやすい。
It sounds like we're back with lots of wishes. Look at how many places you've made for yourself. Not just by my side.
私の居場所。
That's right. You belong in just as many places as there are tons of this bamboo. Bamboo sways in the wind. The way the paper rustles as it sways. It's like the display plays a mirror of Touko's heart. And I'm gonna make sure I put this one on too. Tame on Tanzaku to an open slot on the display. My wish is for us to be able to walk together forever. There. It's complete. Bamboo display stuffed with wishes to you. One of a kind gift.
そんなこと言われても、私からもお願い。この前ね、雪村さんに似合いそうなワンピース見つけたの。絶対可愛いと思うんだ。みんなどうして？
She's asking the others step up onto the roof. Looks like I managed to time it right. I had to type up a line message to send to the others beforehand. The plan involved sending it at the right time to get them all to come up here too.
雪村さんも私に似合う服見てほしいな。それから一緒にお茶したり映画見たり。なんだかデートみたいだね。
篠崎さんは私と一緒で楽しいの？
もっとたくさんお話しして、たくさん仲良くなりたいな。 初めてお花ちゃんじゃなくて篠崎さんって呼んでくれたね。
I do like the fact that now she's actually, like, for the first time using someone else's name.
Yeah, instead of just what she based the whole thing on.
I mean, the entire reason why she uses those nicknames of just, like, take their most prevalent character trait, quote-unquote, and just use that as a nickname is just to distance yourself from them.
Yeah, true enough.
It is an intentional choice to try to build up
Yeah.
walls so she does not fucking make it, like, become attached to people.
Yeah, it's like a
Because she knows she's gonna
protective
fucking
wall.
because she knows she's gonna have to fucking move again.
Hmm.
So it is very nice that this is like literally the first time she's referred to anyone by name, aside from the MC.
Yeah.
Shinozaki looks happy. Can't help but smile along. You can try to distance yourself if you want, but Shinozaki's way too kind. I'm sure the two of you will become better friends from now
当
on.
のお弁当どんどん美味しくなってる。特に卵焼きはお気に入り。
大阪さんが食べたの一番うまくいったやつだから。
卵焼きは今後も私に譲ってほしい。当の修行の成果期待してる。
That carefree attitude is just like Osaka. There are other people who like your cooking just as much as I do. See, it was worth putting in the effort learning how to cook, right?
私のお願いが一番簡単でしょ。いい加減あの呼び方は何とかしてくれない？鳴沢かリッカって呼んでくれないかしら。
迷惑だったならもうやめるよ。鳴沢さんっていいかな。
別に迷惑ってほどじゃ。もうどうしてそんなに殊勝な態度なの？私が責めてるみたいじゃない。
I still don't really think she dislikes it that much. Because Narasawa may look embarrassed, but I think she also looks happy.
私もう計画書はできてるから。あとはトウコがゴーサイン出してくれるだけでいつでも撮ってあげるわよ。
写真集はちょっと瀬川さんだって私なんかよりもっと他に撮りたいものあるでしょ。
The shit like this is why I love this game, man. Like, I still want to throw shit into Keigo's face for saying, like, oh, nothing happens in this game, so it's fucking boring. Nothing grand or, like, fantastical fucking ass to happen. It is entire... There is merit in how fucking human this game is.
It's very normal.
Yeah, exactly. That just makes so you can really put yourself into the fucking shoes of the characters.
Yeah.
Like, it is the human experience. Nothing
there's nothing-
stagnates. You don't
yeah,
just
and there's
are
nothing wrong.
eternally in one stage of your life. You fucking grow up. You have to fucking deal with saying goodbye to people, potentially. You have to fucking wrestle with that. Sometimes you're not mature enough to handle it properly. Let's just fucking keep going before I start crying.
私が撮りたいと思ったか
Yeah,
らそう言っ
that
てるのに。
conversation bummed me out.
可愛い女の子はどんな景色にも映
It
え
hit-
る。常
Hit a
識
little
よ。
too close.
I mean, like, it bums you out, but at the same time, they are just friends you'll stay connected with even through all of that. Just
Yeah,
nice.
but that whole conversation, it hit a little bit too close to home for me.
Like, I'm not in contact with most of my friends back from my fucking school days. Yet, like, one of my oldest fucking friends I'm still in contact with, and talk to frequently. It's nice, you know.
Yeah, I have not talked to any of the friends I made from school and all that since I was probably 16, I think was the last time. So that's almost 13 years.
Like, for context, this friend I'm talking about, I was last in the same grade as him back in 4th fucking grade. And I still came over and hung out with him for his birthday last year.
That's nice.
And I will again this year, in all likelihood. Like, the man has stopped playing video games for the most part, so for the
You
most
can't make a
part,
connection there.
yeah, for the most part, we don't really share a lot of the same interests anymore, but we still just hang out. Like, just kind of became a fucking part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Just to meeting up, touching face, talking, complaining about fucking regular shit that happens over the course of the last year. It's just nice, man. They was always grabs her by the arm and forces her into the circle. In a way, she might be my strongest rival in terms of Touko's affections.
私はずいぶん気の長いお願いをしてしまいましたが、お二人には絶対に来ていただきたいんです。今日の展示よりも素敵な世界にご案内しますから。沖原さんの夢、すごいと思う。私もいつか夢中になれるもの見つけたい。すぐに見つかりますよ。お二人が一緒ならきっと素敵な夢が見つかりますから。
Okiara encourages her. I think I'll keep the fact that I'm feeling a bit of pressure from her wish for the future to myself. Touko, are you still gonna say you don't belong anywhere? Why don't you believe in our feelings and words?
だって私は
Even if we do end up separated, it's not like we won't be able to see each other. If you leave our memories behind here, then we'll all just go deliver them to you.
電話やライムで毎日お話もできますし、寂しくなったらいつでもつながることができます。おしゃべりするの楽しいから毎日寝不足になっちゃいそうだね。
みんなで同じものを見るなら星空がおすすめ。同じ星空を見上げればきっと寂しくなくなる。
写真もたくさん送ってよね。私からも塩なぎの毎日を送ってあげるから。雪村さんが一番気になることはちゃんと報告してあげるわ。本人に聞きにくいこともあるでしょ。
There you go. Look at all these wishes. We'll make them all come true, right, Lady Ori Yume? See a tear falls from Touko's eyes. I'm sure it isn't a cold sight, it's a warm, joyful one.
私いいの。ここからいなくなってもこれからもみんなのそばにいていいのかな。
話してって言っても話してあげないわよ。みんなトウコのことが大好きなんだから。
お手紙送るのもいいよね。電話やメールよりあったかいし大切な気持ちが伝えられるよ。そうですね。絵はがきや便箋で気持ちを伝え合えばそれはとっても素敵な宝物になりますから。
トウも寂しくなったら塩なぎに遊びに来ればいい。私たちいつでも待ってる。
日本なんてそう広くないんだから、その気になればいつだって会えるんじゃないかしら。私たちみんなでトウコのとこに遊びに行くのも面白そうよね。リッカの言う通り日本なんて狭いんだから。
Everyone holds feelings for Touko in their hearts. I need to encourage Touko too. My feelings, my wishes, and the words. I'll help you too. Let's take our time and go through all the places you belong one by one.
私涼介くんと一緒にみんなのお願い少しずつ叶えていきたい。
Even if we end up separated, even if she leaves her memories behind, the things we did this summer won't disappear. I'm sure that the bonds that we forged here in this town called Shionagi will continue to live on in Touko's heart. I just know they will. Arms around Touko and cheer her up. I know I'm late saying this, but that Yukata looks amazing on you. So cute.
本当だよ。 言うの遅いよバカ。
Face is streaked with tears, but she smiles warmly for me. Yeah. There's a smile I want to see on Toko's face.
さあみんな高野菜行くわよ。私たちの七夕祭りはまだ終わっちゃいないわ。
まだイベント残ってるもんね。みんなとお話もしたいし。
夜はみんなで天体観測しよう。せっかく集まってるし、望遠鏡もたくさんある。ね、リッツ。
Yes, yes, go ahead and ask for permission from your mother.
大坂さん、スカート引っ張らないで。
They all retire from the roof. It wasn't anything we planned. Grateful for their thoughtfulness and letting the two of us be alone.
もう置いていけないね。こんなにたくさんの思い置いていったら怒られちゃうよ。
Her voice is quiet enough to be lost in the whispering of the bamboo, but I heard it. She's accepted our feelings.
私の気持ち聞いてくれる？私の一番大切な人に一番大切な思いまだ伝えてないから。
Yeah, I want to hear it. Please tell me. I can hear her heartbeat. The sound of her pure, straightforward feelings.
私ね、陽介くんのことが好き。他の誰よりも大好きで大切だから、きちんと言葉にして気持ち伝えたかった。
She told me how she feels about me for the first time. I squeeze her tighter in joy.
ずっと一人っきりで迷子だった私の手を優しく引いてくれて、こんなにもたくさんの居場所を作ってくれた。私のとっても大切な人。
Alright, I have to speed read again. Hearing that makes me so happy. Love you too, Toko.
今まで怖くてずっと言えなかった。離れ離れになるのが怖くて、隣にいられなくなる日がすごく怖くて、自分の気持ちを口にしちゃいけないって思ってた。
I would love to just let this music play
好きって
without
言葉で伝えなければ
any
冗談だよ
going
って
on
ごま
because
か
I
せる
love
でしょ。
this inside.
そうやって私自身もごまかせるって考えてたの。
Oh, her ending song is even better. Like I love her
そんなの
ending
無理だっ
song.
てとっくに分かってたはずなのに。
It was a perfect
日
spot
に
to put
日
it
に好
too.
きって気持ちが強くなってるのに、最後まで
This
言
is
えな
also
かった。
sung by Duca, by the way. Duca.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Also sang Aya Life, the ending theme for Aya's route in Hoshi Ori Mirai. It's okay. Told me just now, didn't you?
やっと言えた。言いたくても言えなくて、ずっと苦しくて切なくて心が痛かった。
Looks like it caused you some trouble. Sorry for making you bear all that pain by yourself.
私決めたよ。みんなとのつながり大切にする。それから新しいつながりも作っていく。居場所がないなんてもう言わないよ。
Alright, there we go. By the way, if either of y'all's want like an MP3 of the soundtrack or any of the soundtracks in the game, just tell me. I have the fucking OST on on the fucking disc.
Noted.
This is meant for only, like, Bud, Eagle, and Callum, by the way. If you tell me in the comments to send you the OST, I will not. I went out of my way to buy the fucking perfect edition, have it shipped in from fucking Japan to support the fucking developers.
Fair enough.
Fuck you, random viewer. You don't get the
It's
MP3.
just like, in the grand scheme of things, Tonework is not that large of a fucking visual novel developers. But if I ever went to fucking Japan, I would fucking try to visit their office. Just to fucking thank them for making this shit. I don't care if I would not understand a word that they're saying. I would just go out of my way to go there to fucking thank them. Because by God, this is fucking life-changing to me. Fucking, if this fucking video, if my fucking videos were still monetized, if I was still in the YouTube partner program and my videos were still monetized, I still would not be mad if they decided to take the fucking monetization away from this video. Like, or any of the Hoshi Ori videos. Like the original playthrough, every single video demonetized because of the soundtrack. I don't care. I don't care. Give them the money.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wish that I had a larger following on YouTube just so they could get even more money from that. Yeah, I'm sure they'll make everyone happy.
でも一番大切なのは涼介くんの隣。涼介くんの腕の中が私の大切な場所。ここはね、世界で一番居心地のいい場所だよ。今までもこれからもきっと変わらない。
Her tears shine like pearls decorating her smile in the moonlight. There's nothing in the world more precious to me than this smile. Or best too. I'll be lonely without you. It'll be painful, but I'll do my best to make sure it's still comfortable for you to be by my side. Then I thought about the festival. It's been an unforgettable day for the two of us. To be able to confirm our feelings for each other like this is a blessing.
ねえ、今から涼介くんのお家に行きたいな。大切なお話があるの。どうしても二人きりでお話ししたいことがあるから。いい？
Yeah, that's okay. Let's go. Now, thankfully, this CG doesn't yet need to be censored, so the small fucking instance where it was almost visible doesn't fucking matter. However, sex scene, so see you afterwards. Hi!
We're back.
Turns out one of the choices is not one meant to not an HC, but I'm gonna skip it anyway, because it is still very sexually charged. Probably.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought option 1 would have just skipped it?
Yeah, option 2 is apparently good. So
We were prepared for a lot of skipping, and there was no skip at all.
Family went to McDonald's today. And they've been having like these small like fucking biscuit bites or whatever the fuck you call them at the Mac Cafe. And I went for the berry one. Oh right, fucking like the grimace shit is apparently a thing again.
Oh dear lord, no.
And they did more than just the fucking grimace shake. Hold on.
When did that first happen again? I want to say like that was 2020, 2021? Maybe?
Hold on, let me just... Fucking... Look at this shit. Just fucking look at it. No. It's just no.
No, why?
Do not make the burger purple. Like the dipping sauce still kind of makes sense because it's berry. Like it's just berry flavored. Like it's various berries. Do not
Reminds me of
make the burger bun and cheese and sauce purple.
reminded me
It
instantly
looks
of the pretty patty.
poisonous. It looks like I'm going to be carted off to the fucking hospital if I dare drink it.
Instantly made me think of the pretty patty from SpongeBob.
kinda.
That is horrible looking.
I mean, to be fair, I'll be honest. Even when I originally watched that one, that episode, I did not think much of it. Like, I did not think it was a good idea. I'll see what I did to under me kilt. The Tanabata Festival dominates Unagi today. Everything feels different while I'm waiting for Touko at our usual meetup spot. By the way, this, fun fact, this background image actually does appear at one point in Hinido Haruka.
Ah,
Yeah, because they talk about the Tanabata Festival Shionagi at one point. It is entirely a passing, like, mention in one of the routes, because one of the girls went to Shionagi on, like, a family vacation while the MC was still in his hometown. However, they do, in one of the routes, go to Shionagi, which in that specific route, it is established, and that route, I think the route is canon. Because
I do
visit a recital, or I think and the only route where she becomes an actual, like, professional pianist that does recitals is with the route.
yeah. I like when the games do small things like that. Like even with like Cafe Stella and Angelic
also
Chaos, they both
multiple-
reference double
And there's
ones.
also multiple mentions in both Hoshi Ori Yume Mirai and Hinido Haruka of Pizza Moon, which is the pizzeria that Kyo's parents run in fucking Hotsukoi 1-1. Which,
Okay, that's pretty funny.
the only proof that any of the routes in Hotsukoi 1-1 are canon is Kyo's route, which is funny because that's one of the best routes, and they probably just had to erase the fact that the other routes exist from everyone's minds.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, forget about all of those. That's the only one that's important.
Like that one in Maya route, a lot of people like Maya route, even if I personally don't really like it that much. I personally prefer Kyo's. Everything feels different while I'm waiting for Touko at our usual meetup spot. Touko left for home this morning to prepare. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired still, but thinking about spending time together with Touko blows my fatigue away.
お待たせ。ちゃんと遅刻しなかったんだ。
The second floor to 20 cats! Sorry. Cut that out.
I love when they use the random like words like that.
I mean, if you had 20 cats, you probably would need an entire floor to fucking...
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you need like one of those what is it called? Like the around the walls for them to walk on and jump around on.
Almost overslept, to be honest. I was more tired than I thought.
たくさんしちゃったもんね。お疲れ様。
Yeah, the sex happened either way. It's just that we skipped the 8th scene because of the choice.
I was not expecting it to do that, but actually that worked well.
I don't remember the choice happening there, and I was just like, you know, fucking go off. Maybe there's like a different fucking
Version.
CG of it for it, depending on the choice. But then one of the choices was just you don't have sex, which is it feels weird in a way.
Yeah, because it's like there's all that build up.
Especially because it is two high schoolers that have just accepted that they are going to possibly be that they are going to be like be apart for a while after the like in the near future. So fucking like rabbits seems like the most fucking natural thing to do for high schoolers in that context. She gently takes my hand. Just that little action makes me so happy. We're going to have a great time today.
すごいよね。大きな七夕飾り。 こんなに大きなお祭りなんだ。
Yeah, but our bamboo display gives those a run for their money, right? Recall the bamboo display from yesterday. Feeling we packed into that won't lose to any others of their kind. I'm confident of that. Confident of that.
すっごく嬉しかった。ありがとう。
I'm glad you liked it. Well, we thank all the others too. I think the reason I can still be together with Touko like this is because of our connections with everyone. Squeeze her hand tight to try to communicate that to her without words. Is that why you caught? Lots of people are wearing theirs today. See lots of girls wearing yukata around. I'm sure everyone wants to take the opportunity to wear their yukata and have a good time with such a big festival.
それは私だって来たかったんだよ。でも仕方なかったの。
What?
その昨日汚しちゃったから今日は着れなかったの。
I apologize. What else can I do but apologize? There's nothing I can do about what happened as a guy.
せっかく似合うって褒めてくれた浴衣なのにな。ああ、まさかあんなに汚されちゃうなんてね。
It's like causing momentum, and I felt like I couldn't stop myself. It was talking too loud.
そんなに焦らなくてもいいよ。そういうわけで浴衣は洗濯中。来年は浴衣で一緒にお祭り来ようね。
It's a promise for next year. It's Touko's way of saying she wants us to be together from now on too. I'll say that. It's a promise.
それじゃあ行こう。今日は出店いっぱい回らなきゃ。
We were separated from the noisy crowd to somewhere we can be alone together. Time flies whenever I spend it with Touko.
私考えたの。これからのことどうすればいいかなって。
What?
わがまま行ってみようと思うの。せめて学園を卒業するまではここに塩なぎにいたい。涼介と一緒にみんなと一緒にいたいから。
I want that to happen too. Nothing would make me happier than us not having to be separated. Can you do that? I mean, I'd be happy if you could, obviously. Are you gonna ask them to let you live by yourself or something?
実はね、ちょっといいアイデアが浮かんだんだ。
Good idea.
私のお父さんとお母さんが塩なぎの出身だってことはお話ししたよね。
Yeah, you said they were from... They were here from back when that time capsule was put in the old school building.
今朝お父さんに聞いてみたら、私のおじいちゃんとおばあちゃんがまだ塩なぎに住んでるんだって。ここからはちょっと遠いんだけどね。学園
Oh, fuck. So it means you could live there and...
私引っ越ししなくてもいいと思う。小さい頃に会ったっきりで顔もあんまり覚えてないんだけどさ。
Really? Wow. So there's a chance we could still be together from now on.
まずはお父さんとお母さんを説得しないといけないんだけどね。こんなお願いしたことないからどうなるか全然わかんないよ。
Incidentally, remember me mentioning the bad ending? It still goes to the adult arc, it's just that she doesn't do this whole staying with her grandparents thing.
Oh.
So apparently, which does involve, like, apparently them adding a bunch of scenes of, like, them while they're separated, which includes, like, one, like, fucking wet dream he has of her. Apparently, in the perfect
Okay.
position.
Well, that changes.
Yeah. The only way why I know this is because the website I used for the fucking route guide for this one specifically is a different one from one I used for the original playthrough. Which this one I essentially I do believe the one where I found out that this actually includes like new scenes was the Nook Gaming one.
Okay.
I did have a few interaction with this man at this point in the Kagami Games server. Means chill.
Yeah, I've used some of those guides as well, especially with ones that have like, I guess I should just say the Ubisoft titles.
To be fair, the uses of titles are very simple at this point. Get the right routes with what with the fucking
Yeah, with the yeah, it's just I always like to not just guess them for the most part if I want it, because I like going onto specific routes. First thing.
I will always go with like the first route I go to. I will let fate decide unless it ends with me being on main route, main girl route.
Yeah, like I usually before starting.
One example would be in Angelic Chaos. The first route I would just go ham, pick the choices I choose to see where I end up, and after that I would use a route guide, unless if that first route would have ended with me being on fucking
Noah's
route. Yeah.
There's only been very few exceptions, but I've done the main heroine first. Angelic Chaos was one of them. I won't lie.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see where the game would put you if you chose based on your own sensibilities.
Yeah.
Which is funny until I'm fucking forced onto Kyo's route. Oh my god, I did not like Kyo and Karigoroshi, didn't I? I'm pretty sure even Bud wouldn't like that one.
Oof.
You still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Okay, there we go.
It's been a ghost town over on that side.
This man's just been listening to us yap the entire time and waiting for us to fucking continue.
I just genuinely just been sat here.
You can join the conversation, you know.
I had nothing to add.
Damn. Tell them if there's anything I can do. I know, maybe I could ride up Shirazaki and the others, and we could all go to ask them together.
それもいいかもしれないけどね。友達連れて帰るなんて初めてだから、すっごく喜ばれそう。それよりさ、涼介が思い切っちゃうのもありだと思わない？
Go for it.
私が塩投げに残りたい一番の理由だもん。その話をしたら、当然私たちが恋人同士として付き合ってるって報告することになるでしょ？
Well, yeah, that's true.
男の子が女の子の父親に挨拶するって言えばさ、定番のあれじゃない？
I can think of exactly one thing I would say. As a classic among classics, I would like your daughter's hand in marriage. Oh man. I'm standing at a critical juncture in my life right now. I haven't even proposed to Touko yet. And I have to get a parents' approval of us getting married first?
一緒に来てくれる？ガツンと言ってくれれば、お父さんもきっと考えてくれるんじゃないかな。
Straight? Yes, you're straight. You're dating a woman.
Yes, you golden retriever.
男らしい。
Yeah, he might be bi. You
期
never
待しちゃ
know.
っていい？
I mean, considering his reaction to the rumors of him and Shuichi being like,
Yeah.
Most definitely not.
The both of them.
He's closeted bi.
And like
Don't get
I was
there
about to
eventually.
say at most he's an egg.
What?
I know that's not the actual way to use the term, but I decided to go for it anyway because it's funny. Context, but apparently an egg is like a trans person that hasn't realized that they're trans yet. Which
Ah,
the very
Okay.
the very term confuses me because like
It does to me too.
it is like the essentially the term egg is an expectation of placed on a person. Like, sure, it could be true. On the other hand, it could entirely just be people reading too much into someone's behavioral patterns and foisting their expectation on them.
Yep.
My general personal stance is I only deal in absolutes when it comes to that stuff. If the person wants to be treated as a woman, I'll treat them as a woman. If the person wants to be treated as a man, I'll treat them as a man. I'm not gonna fucking treat them as a woman if they are unsure if they are fucking trans.
Same like no offense to the person, but it's like, okay, I'm not gonna tiptoe around the subject.
Yeah, exactly. Like if anything, me trying to be like, oh yeah, he's an egg, so I'll just try to gently nudge him in that direction so he realizes it, could literally just be manipulation in that fucking aspect.
Put more pressure on the person, and it's like, okay, but did they really want that?
Exactly. Like
it's better. It's better if you just let them figure it out themselves.
I will always treat a person how I would treat any other person until they tell me, hey, I am more comfortable with that. And then I will. Like, sure, if one of my friends was like, hey, I'm trans, I'm maybe male physically, but I feel like I'm trans female, I will treat them as a girl if they want me to. It will take a while for me to
get into
not mess up anymore. Like, I'll probably still call them a he every now and again because, like,
it's instinctually in your brain.
It's an instinctual thing. It's like it's a habitual thing. Like, it's gonna take a while for me to get into the swing of things. Hence why I always find stories where like people are like, hey, I talked to this stranger and they dared to fucking use the wrong pronouns with me. I find so fucking ridiculous because like, what are they supposed to just intuitively feel your fucking vibes to tell that you're trans? No, just hey, just openly say to them, hey, thank you for like hey, I know you're just talking to me. This is an information you should know. I'm not mad, but just so you know. Yeah. If they are instantly confrontational, because I have heard stories where some people instantly gone confrontational, I'm not gonna fucking respect you. Because then that means they don't have respect for you. Yeah, right out the gate. Why should you? Like, if anything, if I were to talk to someone, accidentally call them like sir, even though they're trans female, or ma'am if they're trans male, and they aggressively immediately came at me like, oh no, I'm fucking fair trans, how fucking dare you? Yeah. I'm just more tempted to fucking double down. Because clearly, you don't offer the same respect you expect from people. Yeah. And if you don't offer the same respect, I'm not gonna fucking give it.
And I know this might get a bit touchy, but at the same time, it's one of those things, it's like, when people come up with these different gender things, it's like...
Gender fluid makes no sense.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was more worried about, because it's like, okay, there's always been two human genders that we've had, but now you're making up a whole different gender thing, and it's like, but why? You're just making it harder on the on people then.
Here's the thing. There only is a need for, like, genders don't matter, sexualities matter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There is only 4 sexualities. Likes both genders, likes one gender, likes the other gender, or likes neither gender sexually. Outside of that is just inclinations, not actual, like, hard role. Like, isn't fucking pansexual just hypersexuality? Or am I just mistaking that for something else? Hold on, let me fucking look this up.
Actually don't even know anymore. I've lost track with all this stuff. It's like, again, and it's like not against any people, but it's just one of those things that it makes it
characterized by romantic or sexual attraction to people regardless of gender or sex. Isn't that just bi?
Actually, that does sound quite a bit like that. Yes.
Like pansexual, I just looked up pansexual. Hold on, let me go to the Wikipedia page specifically to fucking read it. Pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people of all genders or regardless of their sex and identity. Pansexual people may refer to themselves as gender blind, asserting that gender and sex are not determining factors of their romantic sexual attraction to others. So what's the fucking difference between that and bi? Pansexual,
Yeah.
they go for everyone. Bisexual, they go for everyone. What's the difference?
Yeah, I didn't even remember that,
Like
but yeah,
so
that's
many cases of the like here's how I view it. I will not deny someone their identity, but in a lot of cases, it is just a case of people want to be special.
yeah, like that's kind of where I lean in on a lot of it too, because it's like, okay, yes, you say that you're this, but is it just for the attention? Because
Like
you
I
want
will
to look
respect someone that
different.
says like I'm physically a guy, but I feel like emotionally I'm a girl, and I will respect
Yeah.
someone that's like physically I'm a girl, but emotionally I feel like a guy. I will respect that. But if someone is like, oh, okay, but like I personally identify as a fucking Panasonic toaster, I will fucking
Yeah.
I will not respect that because
Well-
like
well,
at
that's
that
what-
point you're just fucking being retarded.
Well, that's why even in the late 2010s, I remember people used to joke about, "Oh, I identify as an Apache helicopter."
Yeah,
It's like,
that's the reason why that became a fucking joke. Because like
Yeah.
that was the time when like ridiculous shit like that happened, and people still
Yeah.
like rightfully made fun of it. Quite frankly,
yeah, because it's like, oh, there's 64 different genders. It's like,
No,
where the
there
fuck
isn't.
did these other 62 come from?
because like something I will always say is like I don't get it if you say like I'm trans female as like I'm a guy that feels physically like a trans like a woman.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, I will refuse to even consider the idea of gender, like a surgery to change my gender.
Mhm. Like, I get it for
is
some people.
It is understandable to be scared of that. It is understandable to be scared of the fucking surgery. But like at the same time, if there's like this gender dimorphism between your body and your mind, why not seek to rectify that?
Just in case it got picked up in the recording, I'm not laughing about that, but just posted a picture.
Oh lord, what you pissed. By the way, if we ever get fucking cancelled, this is why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi Freud.
Sigmund Freud, my strongest soldier.
Is it okay to call Helen mom? We're looking
What
at her.
kind of build would I have? What kind of build would I have to go for if I were to make like New Vegas Helen build?
I don't know
God.
enough about her yet, but it would have to be a shotgun build.
I know for fucking Klukai it would be assault rifles, explosives, baton.
If you want to do one, I'll get back to you eventually. But all I can tell you for now is that it would be a shotgun.
I'm always open for ideas. Ideas are always fun. Anyways, let's
It
go
would
back.
it would be an intelligence shotgun build because Helen is very good with like hacking and stuff. So you'd have to make the character intelligent.
Yeah, anyways, let's get back to the game after our stint of getting cancelled on social media.
Right.
I just didn't even engage with the conversation. You guys started talking about it. I opened up Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then
yeah, that's entirely fair. Like, I put my personal opinion out there, but like, I generally try to like, stay away from discourse like that.
Yeah.
I will still say shit like, the people that claim that every guy that likes Pragmata is a fucking pedophile are fucking retarded because some people are like the majority of people are just like, there is adorable daughter, I will fucking kill everyone
Must
in the
protect.
film, and then myself if something happened to her.
Yeah.
But like for some reason there's so many fucking journos that are like, hey, this child is hot, therefore it's weird, and it's just like, you're the fucking weird one for thinking she's hot. Don't
Yeah, because
fucking
it's like,
try
who
to
said
pull-
she was hot? She's
Don't try
like
to
a little kid.
hoist that
She's a
onto
daughter.
us in order to make yourself feel less guilty.
Yeah.
Like, that's entirely on you. I take one look at Diana, and I do not have any kind of, like, sexual or romantic attraction. It's just like, I want to fucking nurture that until it is ready to enter this world on her own.
Mhm.
Like, I am in this unique position where even back when I was a fucking teenager, before I even turned 18, I was convinced that at some point I wanted to have kids. Which is fucking unique at this in this day and age for some reason.
Yeah. I guess it's more because of how the world is.
Like, I literally, back, I was back during fucking puberty. I just sat there like, I'm not in a relationship with her now, and I do not believe any girl would ever fucking be in a relationship with me. But eventually, I do just want to build a family with, like, a loving wife, and, like, both a son and a daughter at the very least.
Yeah, honestly, I was the very exact same. I
Like,
still have some of that feeling.
If handed me the fucking, if just fate dealt me the hand of just having 3 daughters or 3 sons, I wouldn't mind either. But, like, why is just, for some reason, today's day and age, the concept of literally just fatherly instincts has just died out in the brains of some people.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there are assholes, there are fucking degenerates that belong on the cross in this world, but they're not the fucking majority. It's just that you hear about them because people fucking talk about that. While people don't talk about just, hey, there's a guy living next door that, like, treats his wife to, like, flowers once a month.
And I know this could be a controversial thing, but I honestly don't care because it just boils me for some reason, and it's one of the main reasons I stopped using Twitter, is the people who try to always defend anime or cartoon characters, but they don't say anything about actual people. Because it's like, okay, so you're defending a drawing, but you won't defend an actual real breathing person. Like, that time and effort could be put into something different.
Here's the thing, the Oshi 6,000 years old argument.
Yeah.
Very, very yikes, because, like, some...
Back to Twitter I go.
Here's the thing. Sometimes it is a character that's essentially just petite, but, like, in personality, they are very mature. But in other cases, it is... the body is very childish, the personality is very childish, but they say she's 1,000 years old. At that point, it doesn't fucking matter. Because not only is the visuals child-coded, the personality is child-coded as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, it's about personality, because, like, fun fact, petite people exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, my brother's ex is tinier than my little sister. And that was the case even, like, 4 years ago. My little sister is 17 now.
Yeah, actually, that's...
still feels unreal.
That's a good point. I like the way you worded that better. That's more what I was meaning. Because I remember even seeing comments before, and it's like, oh, if they're under 5'6" or something, you're a pedophile. And it's like, and then this guy's like, he's like, I'm 6'5" and my wife is 4'9" or 4'6".
Hold on, let me...
But she's 2 years older than me.
4'6" is crazy, bro.
I feel the need to pull... I need to grab something. Oh, nice. I feel the need to grab a tweet.
They fucking stunted her growth, bro. She never drank milk in her entire life.
I feel the need to grab a tweet real quick that I saw some time ago.
It might have been
yesterday.
4'8". I can't remember.
Which the tweet I've sent to Morgan, so I'm opening the chat with Morgan to get it. However, she also sent a message since we started recording, and it's just like some fan art cool guy, so that's very nice. Anyway, like one example is like y'all know fucking like the fucking French rat VTuber.
Yes.
Riri?
Yes, look at this.
Yeah.
Jeez,
What's wrong?
the camera's almost the size of
Yes,
her.
the fucking camera is like half her fucking size. Yet this is an adult woman. She's just
Dude,
vertically challenged.
Look at her feet. Look at her feet. She fucking censored her feet. I'm dead.
Well,
She knew.
yes.
She knew.
Yes. Quite frankly,
You know, that,
in a way, it's kind of both that you decided to just take the picture like that instead of putting on socks.
you know what that just reminded me of?
Huh?
I don't know if you remember, but those two cosplayers, the sister and the two sisters, they dressed as Tatsumaki and Fubuki, and people were saying that the one who was dressed up as Tatsumaki was a child, but it's like, no, she was older than the sister.
Yeah.
She was like 27 or something. It's
some
like
people just aren't physically developed. It's just it
Yeah.
happens. It's just happening. Or what? You're gonna fucking tell a goddamn 30-year-old woman that
Yeah.
just was unfortunate and didn't grow to be fucking beyond 5'3", that
Yeah.
just she isn't allowed to be in a relationship with people her age because she looks like a child? Because
Yeah.
like, what's her alternative? Dating a fucking child? No.
Yeah.
That's gonna fucking land her
Yeah,
in prison.
exactly. Yeah. And it's
Like,
like,
people are-
that-
People are way too about appearances at this point. It's like,
Yeah.
if anything is even slightly suspicious, it's just like immediately it's fucking foul. Well,
yeah, anyway, that was the last part of that rabbit hole I wanted to go through,
we should
because
probably
that's
get
why I
back to
stopped
it.
using Twitter.
I want to get to at least like the start of the adult arc, and we're already at 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Touko smile changes to a fiendish request. Can't not do anything now that she's expecting that of me. I wouldn't be a man if I hesitated here. Alright, I'll do it. I'm ready. I'll show your parents just how much of a man I am.
ちょっと冗談だってその挨拶はまだ早いよ
It doesn't matter whether it's early or late or whatever. I'm gonna have to talk to them about it at some point anyway, so I'll get it over with early. I've already got my future planned out, so I'm resolved. All that's left is to see how much I can communicate my passion and feelings.
ストップストップごめんからかいすぎちゃったちょっと落ち着こうね
You only have yourself to blame. She frankly stops me as I pull out my phone and start looking for gifts to bring her parents for the occasion. Probably would have ordered some if she had been slower to stop me.
意外とせっかちだよねまあ少し落ち着きを持った方がいいんじゃないの
You're saying that to me? You're the one who needs to fix that habit of just appearing suddenly. It's always so much work looking for you.
性分なんだから仕方ないよそれならどっか行かないようにしっかり捕まえておいてくれればいいと思うんだけど
She takes my hand and slides her fingers between mine, seeing her smile as she waits for my reactions, unbelievably cute. Grip back tightly so she can't pull away. I skip a towel on her, just like she says.
さっきの話の続きだけどさいつかはしなきゃいけない挨拶だって思ってくれてるんだ
Yeah. Face is hot. Imagine it'd be me, but I feel like Toko's cheeks are flushed in the color of sunset would be responsible for it too.
そっか期待して待ってるからね
Toko and I parted ways after promising to go to the Bata Festival tomorrow too. She's apparently going to talk to her parents about it starting tonight, and she said she'd keep discussing it with them until they reach a conclusion she's satisfied with. I hope she can make it work. There's nothing they can do about things related to her family. I know that I was preparing to accept everything, but I can't help but be selfish now that I know there's a possibility. I think I might be wishing for a bit too much this year. I'll own my share for the next few years, so please wish to the stars gleaming above. I wish for Touko to be able to stay by my side. The next day, I obviously wait for Touko at our meetup spot. Touko never contacted me last night. I considered reaching out to her, but I didn't want to get in the way in case they were still in the middle of talking. But I'm worried about how things turned out. Whether things are looking good, whether they're the same, whether they're bad. She isn't here yet. It's past the time we agreed on, but Touko hasn't arrived yet. Maybe it didn't go well. She's finding it hard to face me because of that. Oh, there she is. Well, Touko on the other side of the crowd. I start to walk towards her, but I stop. Relief and nervousness simultaneously don't dominate my heart.
ごめんね。ちょっと寝坊しちゃって。
Touko runs over, panting. She looks the same as usual. I wonder how the discussion went last night. How things go last night.
歩きながらお話ししよっか。今日でお祭りも最後だし、楽しまなきゃ。
Well, that just makes it sound like it went terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's friggin' ominous.
Like, oh, we gotta enjoy it. It's the last day. It's just like, okay, when's the fucking clock gonna start ticking?
Yeah.
The fucking final days theme is gonna start. Fucking hold on, let me fucking. I have the tab open. It's immediately gonna be here. Fucking.
I have an hourglass flipped over. Counting the grain of sand.
Speaking of, apparently my little sister for their music class is gonna have to hold a presentation on music-related jobs, and they decided to go for soundtrack composers. And I already told them, like, oh, if you need help, I can talk for hours.
お父さんとお母さんに話してみた。大切な人たちがいるから、せめて学園の卒業までは塩投げに残らせてほしいって。
So, what they say?
オッケーだって。それはもう拍子抜けするほどあっさり。
So that means we're gonna be together from now on.
うん。新学期からも、秋も冬も、来年の七夕祭りも。私、涼介の隣にいられるよ。
Really? Just barely stopped myself from hugging her tight out of joy.
お父さん喜んでた。ずっと引っ越しばかりで迷惑かけてる。我慢ばっかりさせて申し訳ないって思ってたみたい。
That's
What?
why just talking is the best solution.
Because I was thinking that would definitely weigh on a parent's mind as
Yeah,
well.
especially since, like, this is... Sure, she's not a kid anymore, but still, this is like a delicate time of her life.
So
Like,
that would eat up on both sides there.
hold on, trigger, fucking cue the fucking Disney's Aladdin scene of the fucking genie just going, tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just. Come on, I need like the fucking Giga Fried version. Oh, there's not the Tenor doesn't have the version of it.
Oh boy.
Where like the fucking
Russian-
like the moment he gets to truth, it's just like the entire
Yeah.
image is just Giga Fried. Actually, the only one time where I fucking saw that version of it was in the fucking Clemps video, which was a fucking Bravely Default review.
Oh boy. Russian Badger uploaded Arma free video.
Oh lord.
Hell yeah.
50 minutes long.
Let's see. So they weren't surprised or mad or anything?
私がびっくり。こんなわがまま言ったことなかったからね。 自分たちの帰りも遅いし、文句も言わずについてきてくれる。お前には本当に感謝してるって、ちょっと泣かれちゃった。
Got a good dad.
お前が大切にしたいと思ってる人たちといい思い出を作りなさいって。休館の鍵も役に立ってよかったってさ。
Speaking of which, but wondering, why did your dad have that key? Knowing all this time, sure he's an alumnus from our school, but why did he have the key to the old school building when he was just a student at the time?
タイムカプセルを開けるときに必要だからってこっそり持ち出したんだって。で、そのまま引っ越し続きで開けに来るタイミングをなくしたままだったみたい。
I see. And so he handed it to you after he came back to Shionagi.
そう。自分たちも過ごした思い出の場所で、私に少しでも思い出を作ってもらおうと思ってたんだって。
Guess he's just as mischievous as you are.
うん。よくお母さんに怒られてる。私のいたずら好きはお父さん譲りみたい。
Now here's the thing though, it's much cuter in a girl than a guy. I'll need to thank him when I meet him. If Touko hadn't had that key, I'm sure we never would have met.
お母さんもね、心配だし寂しいけど、もう大人だから自分で決めなさいって応援してくれた。二人とも泣いちゃってさ、困っちゃったよ。
That means they care about you just that much. You should be grateful to them for being supportive.
そうだね。それでね。
What are you acting so embarrassed for?
涼介のことも全部話したの。一番大切な男の子の隣にいたいって。
Take it that way is pretty much the same as a proposal. The bar is only getting higher when I actually meet him.
そこからお父さんとお母さんの思い出話が盛り上がっちゃって、深夜まで二人のラブラブ話聞かされて、今日寝坊しました。おかげですっごく眠いです。
How am I supposed to follow up on that?
それは涼介が考えてよ。お父さんたちの思い出話に負けないように、私のこと存分に甘やかしてよね。
I have absolutely no idea what's being expected of me. It's pretty freaking scary to not know how much people want out of you, you know.
そういうことで、おじいちゃんとおばあちゃんのところでお世話になるよ。おじいちゃんたちと少しお話ししたけど、すっごく喜んでくれた。
That's good. Said it was a bit far, but how far exactly?
電車で1時間くらいかかっちゃうから、今までみたいに一緒に学園行ったり、すぐに会ったりするのは難しくなっちゃうと思う。
That's nothing compared to what it could have been otherwise if she had to move away. I don't see even the slightest amount of gloom in Toko's expression either.
でも、みんなと一緒にいられるなら、これくらいは何でもないよね。一緒にお買い物行ったり、卵焼き作ってあげるお願い、叶えてあげないと。
Yeah, you do. I'm with summer break and next semester. Probably gonna be pretty busy.
写真集はちょっと困っちゃうけどね。写真はまだ恥ずかしいし、慣れてないもん。
Can make promises for the future and imagine doing things together. Might be a minor thing, but it makes me unbelievably happy.
そうそう、これも伝えとかなきゃ。お父さんとお母さんから伝言があるんだ。
Well, a message to me.
転勤で引っ越す前に一度遊びに来てほしいって。娘が一番大切にしたい人を見ておきたいってさ。お父さんがね、息子とお酒を組み交わすのが夢だったんだって。まだ早いよって言っておいたけど。
Drink, you say?
That's the thing that catches you the most.
お母さんに涼介の写真見せたらかっこいいって褒めてたよ。会うのが楽しみって。
The bar's been raised to quite the height now. How much is the Yukimura household expecting out of me at this point?
昨日 ちゃんと覚悟決めてくれたんでしょ。無駄にならなくてよかったね。
Don't say so casually! You'd be nervous to meet my parents too, wouldn't you?
どっちかっていうと会ってみたいけど、涼介の子供の頃のお話聞きたいもん。
I forgot about how nothing phases you.
来週にお盆休みがあるからさ、そのあたりが都合いいんだけど。晩ご飯はお母さんが作ってくれるって今から張り切ってる。
That it's already been decided and it's next week!
涼介のご両親も夏休みの間に戻ってくるんでしょ。楽しみだね。
Yeah, they are. I haven't told them anything yet, you know.
いきなりご挨拶に行くのは失礼だよね。アポなしで遊びに行って説明させるのも面白そうではあるけどさ。
I mean, yeah, man, it would be funny. Imagine if you like you get a fucking girlfriend. Like your parents are moving, but they have to stay for fucking work, and like they come after, like they follow half year later. And it's just like, oh, by the way, that's my girlfriend.
And those are her parents. Just bring the parents here, and those are her parents.
I mean, she did say after summer break, so I believe around that time her parents already moved.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But that would have made it so much funnier, in my opinion.
Fine! I get it. I'll tell them tomorrow. No, tonight. Parents are coming back to Shionagi next week. Oh, never mind. Still haven't told them about Touko because it's kind of embarrassing, but now's not the time for that.
みんなとも遊ぶ約束しなきゃ。セガはさ、言いにくいな。カメラちゃんがね、女の子だけで遊びに行こうって誘ってくれたんだ。
She's just gonna stick with that.
Seiko said that.
二人っきりでデートばっかりさせてあげないんだからって盛り上がってたよ。
Yeah, I think that sounds great. You should make more memories with friends too.
お買い物したり、海に行ったりしてみたいことたくさんあるんだ。ファミレスで一日中おしゃべりとか、実はちょっと憧れ。
Those wishes are rather trite. That's not something guys really do. Don't even think of doing active stuff.
涼介とは特別なことをしたいけど、みんなとは普通のことがしたいの。女の子同士で遊ぶのも面白そうだもん。今までできなかったこと全部やっちゃうんだ。
But like Touko's smile is shining even brighter. That's because she's genuinely excited to do all of that from the bottom of her heart.
ねえ、明日はどうする？
Well, plan for tomorrow already.
だって一緒にしたいことがまだまだたくさんあるんだ。まずね。
This is where I'm gonna say we're gonna end it.
Thank you, because I have to go.
Yeah, this is literally just one scene at the end of their school year, and then it immediately goes into the adult arc. So since this is like literally just time skipped into time skip, I'm already counting this as adult arc.
Yeah, I stayed longer than I should have.
All right.
I mean, you stayed for good shit.
This is true, but I also stayed for you people debating transgenderism. And
So you could have stopped us at any time, but you chose not to.
No. The moment you guys brought it up, I just opened Twitter.
Like you could have just stopped us instead of opening Twitter. This is on you.
And you did. You did drop that tweet.
No,
You
no.
did drop the tweet.
No, here's the thing. If I stopped you from talking about it, it would look like I was being a bigot, and I'm not a bigot.
No, it just
It was
means
a
that you
damned
have
if you do,
limited
damned if
time
you
and you
don't.
want us to move on.
Yeah.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.
Later, everyone.
Take care.